Ladies, stop complaining that men don't open up, because the second that we do, you go straight into denial. Go straight into denial instead of actually listening and actually trying to grow with the situation. You go right into denial. Don't ask your man what's wrong with him if you don't want to know the answer. Sometimes it's you. Sometimes it's a behavior that you display that's what's wrong with him, and he want to change it. He want to enlighten you about it so that you can change this behavior. But when he mentions it to you, it becomes nothing but an argument because you feel you do nothing wrong. That is such a narcissistic way of thinking. Don't ask somebody what's wrong with them if you really don't want to know the answer. Seriously. That is selfish to ask me what's wrong with me. And then when I tell you, you want to develop an argument or be in denial instead of growing with the conversation and trying to see what you can do better or what we can do better to evolve. You go straight into defense mode instead of saying, okay, I understand. You're right. How hard is it to do that? How hard is it to actually be an adult about a situation and know what you do wrong in a situation? I know what I do wrong in a situation. I know who I am. I know my past. I know the things I've said. I know the things that I do. But what's wrong with the woman admitting everything ain't my fault? Everything in the relationship ain't the man's fault. Everything isn't the man's fault. Stop blaming us for everything. Stop blaming us for everything that's wrong in the situation. Don't ask me what's wrong. Females get mad over and over. Why? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? And we don't speak up. Oh, we nothing. We good. We good. Because the second that we tell y'all what's wrong with us, it's a problem. It's an argument now. Stop doing that. If you don't sincerely care about what's wrong with somebody, don't ask them. Do not ask them what's wrong with them if you don't sincerely care. If you don't have any intentions on fixing the issue that may rise by you asking a person that question, don't ask it. Don't ask a person how their day is. Don't ask a person how they feeling. Don't ask a person none of that if you don't really want to know the answer to it. People really be having things on our minds. People really be wanting to speak to somebody and tell somebody about what's going on with them. And most of the time, who can you really talk to? Your woman. You can't talk to your friends, especially as guys. We can't talk to our friends about nothing. Who we gonna talk to? Some guys like me, I don't have a mother that I can confide in. I don't have that. So who can I talk to when I need to tell somebody how I feel about something? You know? Without being judged or without being talking to a person that's speaking from pure denial. Seriously. We gotta do better than that. Don't ask nobody what's wrong with them if you really don't want to know. Don't say how you doing, none of that. If you don't really care about how somebody doing, don't just walk past them. Don't say nothing. Don't say nothing. Just say hi and bye. Don't say how you feeling, how you doing. Don't ask none of that. If your man not, if he look like he got something on his mind, and if you really don't want to know the answer to it, don't ask him what's wrong. Don't ask him. If you really not gonna do nothing to change it, if you're not gonna look into yourself, don't ask him. Don't say, you want to talk? Don't ask that. Sometimes that talk is about you. Sometimes that talk is about what you could do to make the situation better. You know? So don't ask that if you really don't want to know the answer, man. Don't do it. Don't do it. Let a person just live. If you don't really want to know the answer, don't ask that. And I really had to speak on that because too many people do that on a regular basis. It happens too often. Hey, how you doing? Hey, you want to talk? Hey, what's wrong? And then when a person tell you their problems or they tell you what's going on, you don't really want to hear it. So stop doing that. Stop being phony. Be real. Be real and say that you don't give a fuck about what's going on with somebody else. Be real. Be 1,000 about it. Be 100. Say, I don't give a damn what's going on with nobody but me. And I can respect you. But the second you ask me what's wrong, and I feel like I can talk to you, or I can tell you, or you sincere, you may be sincere. If I tell you, don't get in denial. Don't be in denial. Stop doing that. Stop doing that, people, for real. Don't ask nobody what's wrong with them if you don't really want to know it, man. Because people, that's why we don't open up about stuff, man. That's why a lot of men, we walk around here like ain't nothing wrong with us because don't nobody give a fuck what's wrong with us. Our own homies don't even give a fuck what's wrong with us. You tell your homegirl, man, I just broke up with my girl. He don't give a fuck. You can tell that you can go to the cashier say, hey man, what's going on? I just got fired from my job. They don't care. The landlord don't care. Nobody don't care about what a man go through, man. Nobody care. Nobody cares. So we know that already. That's why we walk around here like we do. Real men. That's why real men walk around here. We don't put our problems on other people. We don't tell nobody our issues, and we just handle our business. We take the blows because we know don't nobody give a fuck. Not even our woman. They don't give a fuck. Just because you can lay with me and cook for me and everything, that don't mean you really give a fuck what's wrong with me. If I ever had something wrong with me, it just sounds like something to say. It just sounds nice. That's what people say. How you doing? It just sounds nice. How you feeling? It just sounds nice. You want to talk? It just sounds nice. It just sounds like a courteous thing to do. But you don't really mean it. Because if you did, you would actually care. You would actually understand. You would actually try to understand. Stop doing that. Stop being fake. If you don't really care about what's going on with somebody, keep it to yourself. Don't act. Just walk past them like they're invisible. Don't do that, man. You know. But I just had to get it off my chest, man, because it happens too often. And I hope that you can change your ways and actually care to know what's going on with people, not just because it sounds nice. And you can actually, and for the people in relationships, when your man tell you what's wrong with him and it's something about you, don't get in denial. Stop doing that. Be a grown woman. Put your big girl underwear on and say, "You right, babe. I could change that. I could fix that." Do that. Stop being so combative. A man don't want to be with no combative woman. We fighting in this world every day. We don't want to deal with no combative woman. We don't want that. We want understanding. We want somebody that's gonna say, "All right, I understand, babe." That's it. So enjoy the rest of y'all day, man. I'm about to get out here, um, handle my business. I just had to speak on that, you know, because that's a problem that we dealing with. Enjoy your day, man. Have a prosperous day. You know, health is wealth. Get you some juice in your body. You know what I'm saying? And make the best out of your day, man. Make the best out of your friendships, your relationships. Make the best out of it, and actually care. Stop asking questions you don't want an answer to. Peace.